You've got a logo, some colors, maybe a font you've been using since day one, but then your designer makes a LinkedIn post, your developer updates the website, your teammate puts together a pitch deck, and somehow all three look like they came from completely different companies. And that inconsistency, even if no one points it out, is quietly making your brand forgettable. The brands that don't have this problem aren't just talented, they're consistent. And that consistency comes from one document that governs everything: colors, fonts, tone, imagery. Most people call it a brand kit. The good news? You don't have to figure it out from scratch. In this video, we're breaking down 6 of the best ones ever built so you can learn from what works. Let's start with Google, arguably the most recognized brand on the planet. The secret behind Google's brand kit? Less is more, even when you're one of the biggest brands on Earth. 4 colors, blue, red, yellow, and green, a clean sans serif font, and a design system called Material Design that spans every product they build. The lesson? You don't need 50 colors or 10 fonts. A small, well-chosen palette applied with discipline is what builds recognition over time. Next up, Spotify. Their brand kit is a masterclass in translating an audio experience into a visual one. Notice the duotone imagery, a grayscale photo layered with a pop of neon color, or their signature green, inspired by concert lighting and album art. Even their logo, those 3 curved lines, represent sound waves diffusing through the air. Every visual element in Spotify's kit connects back to music. That's the goal. Your brand kit should feel like a natural extension of what you actually do. Okay, I want you to do something. Picture a bold red N. Did you just hear in your head? That's sonic branding, and Netflix is one of the best examples of it in the world. Netflix's brand kit doesn't just cover visuals, it includes guidelines for how their content should feel: cinematic, emotional, immersive. The imagery they use builds anticipation before you've even hit play. The lesson from Netflix? Brand kits aren't just about how you look. They're about how you make people feel. Next, let's look at Airbnb. When Airbnb decided to rebrand, they didn't just design a new logo. They went back to the core question: what are we actually about? The answer wasn't renting rooms, it was belonging. And that one word became the foundation for everything. Their color palette, warm pinks and earth tones, feels like coming home. Their custom font, Serial, was designed to feel friendly across multiple languages. And every photo in their guidelines shows real homes and real people, not staged stock imagery. The result? In the 4 years after the rebrand, Airbnb's valuation grew to outpace its nearest competitor by $29 billion. A brand kit built on the right idea can do that. Not every brand needs to feel serious and corporate. MailChimp proves that personality is a brand strategy too. Their brand kit leans into fun with Cavendish yellow as their primary color and a winking chimp mascot named Freddy. Hand-drawn illustrations, quirky typography, and a voice guide that actually tells you to be funny thoughtfully. And it works because it's consistent. MailChimp knows who they're talking to: small business owners who don't want to feel like they're dealing with enterprise software. The takeaway: your brand kit should reflect your audience's personality, not just your product's features. Who are your people? Build a kit that speaks to them. And last but not least, ClickUp. If you've spent time on the platform, you already know it doesn't look like most SaaS tools. The brand kit is built around bold, vibrant colors: purple, pink, light blue, and yellow, paired with a gradient system that makes the product feel dynamic and alive. The font, Axiforma, a modern sans serif, keeps things clean and readable. The lesson here is about using color boldly and intentionally. In a crowded market, a strong visual identity can be the difference between being remembered and being scrolled past. So now you've seen what a great brand kit looks like. How do you actually build one? It starts with strategy. Before you pick a single color or font, define what your brand stands for, your mission, your values, who you're trying to reach, and what makes you different. Then, design your visual identity: logo, colors, typography, and icons. This is where the creative work happens. From there, you document it all in a brand style guide, the rules for how everything gets used so your whole team is always on the same page. And finally, compile everything into a shareable brand book, one place where anyone working on your brand can find what they need. And yes, these 4 steps sound straightforward, but if you've ever tried to do this without a system, you know how quickly it can spiral out of control. Files everywhere, feedback in 6 different places, no one is sure which version is final. That's where ClickUp comes in handy. Start the brainstorm on ClickUp whiteboards, get your colors, references, and ideas out visually before anything gets locked in. Once you're ready to document, ClickUp Docs gives your whole team one live style guide to work from, not 7 outdated versions in someone's inbox. And as you move into execution, ClickUp's design project management keeps every review, revision, and approval on track. The whole process from first idea to final brand book without switching tools. Whether you're building a brand from scratch or tightening up one that's already out there, the examples we looked at today give you a real playbook. If you're ready to build yours, ClickUp makes it easy to go from brainstorm to brand book, all in one place. Sign up for free at clickup.com. And if this video helped, drop a comment with the brand kit that inspired you most. Like and subscribe for more.